So I've been trying to adjust the camera to make it look good, and this is the best that I can get. I'm not very happy about it. I'd like it to be brighter. I'd like to be able to do this outside. I don't have the ability to do it outside yet. Apparently I need to have like a small venting session before we get into the reading today. It is June 13th. It's Wednesday. And everything is in a really intense transformation phase. Okay? So I'm sorry. I'm not super professional. I'm struggling a little bit today, okay? But I want to get this reading out, because I think it's really cool. So I'm going to try to do it quick and get as much information in as I can. This is for twin flames. It's for the divine masculine energy. Gender doesn't matter. I'm going to say he because it's for the divine masculine energy, okay? Now remember, if you are the divine feminine and you're watching this, this is probably going to resonate for you in some way as well, right? Because you're the same soul, just so you mirror each other even if you're not in each other's lives. My allergies are really hitting me today, so if I'm like, it's because of that. So there are like 7 different storylines here, so I'm gonna go through each one, and they may all resonate with you or just a couple might. So I'm gonna try to move through them quickly, okay? So I used 2 decks, the Romance Angels deck and the Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot by Graham Cameron, and I'm totally digging it. So each character has a name, and I'm trying to remember them. So, okay, here we go. Number 1 is let go of control issues. 4 of Cups. This is Polly. The character's name in this card is Polly. In this deck, the 4 of Cups is Polly being like sort of a hermit, spending a lot of time alone, she's like drawing, she's wanting to hang out with other people, but when the opportunity comes along, she's docile, she doesn't act, and so she doesn't accept the offer. Like so like the divine feminine maybe has made an offer or has been like, hey, do you want to hang out or whatever, or maybe y'all are already together and the divine masculine just sort of was distant and had a problem like with really being in restriction with himself, not letting himself flow openly. Like some fears and stuff could cause this. But it seems like this is maybe how the divine masculine was in his last relationship, in his karmic relationship, whether that was romantic or not. Kind of withdrawn, not really wanting to socialize with the people around him, maybe some restrictive energy around him, which really everything just kind of comes from within. So it was maybe a self-restriction that was being reflected as an outward restriction. In the regular tarot, the 4 of Cups also represents just not really being interested. So he was maybe in a relationship where he wasn't really interested with the person that he was with, kind of bored, restriction, like that kind of energy going on. And then I feel like there is some type of a getting together with the divine feminine, because we have chemistry and judgment. These two cards together are on fire, okay? Because you know what chemistry is, and this is about synergy, so I feel that this is the twin flames coming together because it's synergy. Might not be, could be a karmic, could be like a karmic soulmate as well, but I'm really getting a strong, like, twin flame feeling, the divine feminine feeling, because it's judgment. And this is about purification. This is Archangel Gabriel calling the trumpet of resurrection. In this deck, the male represents the sun, the female represents the moon, and the baby represents the consciousness, all being resurrected. So, for some of you guys, it's quite literally y'all coming together, being physically intimate, and the Kundalini rising, and it causing this beautiful resurrection of your spirit, of your soul. Like, Judgment is an interesting card when it comes to, see, I'm already 7 minutes in and I just started the first one, so I just don't know if I'm going to be able to make this a really fast reading. But Judgment, as far as the tarot, as far as astrology is concerned, is an interesting card. It's not straightforward like the other major arcana, according to my research. It's related to Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, all three. So Sagittarius, which is fire, Scorpio, and I think just Scorpio. Maybe Libra. I might be forgetting one, but anyway, it's but yeah, it's about balance, it's about resurrection. So this is really cool. Okay, I'm really sorry. This is a weird day, and I've been having kind of a hard time reading in the current energy in this house lately, so I'm doing my best. So we also have on number 2, the number 2 storyline, we have trust. So this is the divine masculine, healing on a very deep inner level, causing him to be able to trust his own intuition really well. And that's helping him be aware and awake and conscious in the moment. It's another awakening, like Judgment, and that is causing him to be very attractive to the divine feminine, because he is in alignment with himself, and he's awake. His senses are awakened. He's very, very awakened. And these cards came out with the master, the masculine energy of Taurus, which is also the Hierophant. The Grand Master is like Oz. He is the brains behind the operation of the theater, the phantasmagoric theater. He runs the show. You have to seek him. Represents wisdom, spiritual awakening, quite literally. He has this Metatron 6-sided star above his head, which represents his choice to be on the side of divinity, purity, and going against darkness. It's a card of action. It's an energy of action, of creating bonds, marriage. Very, very beautiful. This shows a divine masculine wanting to set down a very firm foundation with his divine feminine, the house, the cars, the steady abundance, It's really good stuff here. And then number 3 we have this one's got a strange name. 539 are the numbers on the back of the card. The Page of Cups, Zeke, something like that. This is about this dude is uncomfortable around other people, so he's blindfolding himself so he doesn't automatically judge his guests. So this shows the being aware of needing some emotional growth when it comes to relationships, and it shows the divine masculine having his heart open and being vulnerable and offering like sharing love with the divine feminine in some way, being very open. And then we have the Tower, card number 16, the Tower. So this love, I feel like when the divine masculine opens up his heart to the divine feminine like shoots her love back into the divine masculine like a lightning bolt, and it like completely shakes up and transforms the divine masculine's whole being, because it's just like a strike of lightning to him. And he was waiting. He was very aware of the divine feminine and waiting for her, healing what he needed to heal, to feel. He had to get into a safe place within himself to be able to open up and share his emotions as the Page of Cups. And it put him in this stage where he was very open and he was moving towards the divine feminine in his feels. He was really open, and then bam, she struck him like some lightning, and that caused this Seven of Wands energy. This is defensiveness in the regular tarot, but in this deck it's not defensiveness, it's these characters here, these are little platforms, these are little circle platforms to this tent right here, and there isn't a bridge to connect these. The bridge has fallen, so these people here have to build a bridge. They have to create this bridge here to get from where they are to where they need to be. So this represents the desire and the action of building. This is the action of building. So it's like the divine feminine like blew the divine masculine apart with her magic, and this is them building the bridge like between each other after that went through, after that lightning went through, that magic went through. This is y'all rebuilding a new structure together as one. The Page of Coins, what is this dude's name? I can't remember. He's got a name, but he is a poet, he's a dreamer. He is developing himself, he's learning. So this shows the divine masculine putting in the effort to build this foundation with the two of you. This shows the new growth, the new positive growth that's being put in. It could also show that maybe the divine masculine is starting his new business, maybe he's his own boss, maybe you two are working together. But there's a lot of love here because he's lovey, he's romantic. He doesn't like boredom. He doesn't like a certain sort of structure that is overly constrictive or boring. He likes new things. He thrives off of new things and adventure. So this is going to be rebuilt in an adventurous way. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So it's a gorgeous. This is the highest form of unconditional love in the whole deck. So this is this new bridge, the divine feminine coming in and striking the divine masculine with this lightning bolt of love. This is that unconditional love. And so this is the divine masculine, sort of the pushback. It's like the divine masculine opens up and says, hey, check out these feels. The divine feminine gets excited and goes, oh, check out my feels, and hits him with this lightning bolt. And then the divine masculine is like, okay, wow, let me like integrate that and like put myself back together again. And then this is the divine masculine giving back. And so this creates the give and take, the eternal back and forth of the unconditional love that you have for each other, because twin flames have unconditional love for each other. They do. It's like magic. It doesn't matter what y'all go through. If you're mad at each other, once you calm down, it's like bam, like all the unconditional love just rushes over you. It's still there. This is that back and forth motion. This is very, very beautiful. You also see this here in the honeymoon card. This really, really deep unconditional love. This is really beautiful. That definitely looks like union. So that's number 3. Number 4, we have new love, passion, flirt, the 3 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. So this is the divine masculine taking the divine feminine on a first date, possibly. Very, very adorable. The 3 of Cups is in the water cup desert, and this is 3 friends coming together, eating, drinking, celebrating. So this is like a date. And the 2 of Cups is the 2 of you in perfect harmony with each other. This is you two sitting together and being together on a date, and time stopping, and you just not realizing that anybody else is alive. Super, super romantic. All up in the feels with that one. Number 4, super healing in this one. Let your friends help you with your codependency. And then boom, we have 14, temperance. So beautiful. Temperance is feminine energy, represents Sagittarius. This is the red cup of action, the pink or the blue cup of passiveness. Her body is created by the yin-yang balance. She is an angel, and she brings, there is no water spilled. She purifies, she cleanses, she brings 2 opposites together and balances them out. So this divine masculine is getting help. His angels are sending in friends, soul family, really close friends, new friends coming in through situations to reflect back at him. In some cases, actual, like, you know, they're having a sit down, a come to Jesus, if you will, and just gently like showing him like how that he has these abandonment issues or whatever he has going on. It's keeping him in this energy of codependence. There could be addictions to substances, certain forms of unhealthy lifestyles, things like that will be released here when you clear and heal codependency. It's like a clean sweep. in your life and in your spirit. So it's so beautiful that it came out with Temperance, because this is the card of purity, okay? It's like the fire of Sagittarius just purifying this aspect of the divine masculine, like a phoenix. Very, very beautiful. Number 5, we have... Okay, this is very, very interesting. This could be with a karmic partner, or I guess at this point in the game it would probably have to be a karmic partner. This could be an actual relationship that is closing out, or it could be, it doesn't matter the duration of the relationship, because I feel like some of the divine masculine in this situation have just had like a very casual relationship with this karmic soulmate. Some of these divine masculines have had very committed relationships with this karmic soulmate. So I can feel it out there from both extremes, but there's unrequited love. The divine masculine is not in love with this karmic, and it's not that the karmic is not in love with the divine masculine. It's not that either. I feel that with almost every one of these situations, there is at least a little bit of love from both parties, but it's unrequited. It's not balanced. It's just not the one, you know? They're not meant to be together. So the divine masculine somehow is connected to this karmic soulmate through his job, through his career, through his finances. There is some monetary connection connecting him to this karmic. With in this situation we have the 8 of Wands and the Star. So the divine masculine is now, or very soon in the future, going to be communicating in a very clear and very rapid way to this karmic partner, going in a very soft and diplomatic, very humanitarian way, in a very healed way. This is a healed situation. This divine masculine is shifting in a very healed way out of this karmic relationship. It's beautiful. So he is, you know, clearing up these loose ends. I feel in a very gentle way, letting this karmic soulmate know that the love is unrequited. It is in a form of communication in some way, because we have the 8 of Wands. This is the divine masculine having very intense and swift communication with the karmic to end out this cycle. And it also shows this divine masculine coming towards the divine feminine and having intense communication with his divine feminine as well, possibly traveling to her, possibly moving to where she lives, possibly she has just moved to where he lives. Okay, this could be movement. And then with the Star, this is the Wish card. This shows unification, this shows a reunion, this shows the twin flames coming together. This is a very balanced masculine and feminine energy with the Star. It shows the certificate floating on the ocean, which shows this is really, really good karma coming back to you. You have learned. This is this karmic lesson being learned. This is through hard work. Hard work is involved in this. It's so beautiful. This is more spiritual enlightenment, healing. The Star is coming out like crazy for June, so this is beautiful. Okay, then we have number 6. This is also beautiful. Healing family issues and deception for some divine masculine, maybe all of them. They are very recently, or in the very near future, going to be having direct communication with their family members and learning a truth, a very, very intense truth. This came out with the Ace of Wands. This is an intense truth, okay? This is like, yo daddy ain't your daddy kind of truth. Like, this is intense truth, okay? That they were being deceived by their entire freaking lives, okay? This is a big one, and it's going to cause a huge amount of healing. Or this has already happened, or it's going to happen very, very soon, okay? And it's going to open up doors of opportunity for the Divine Masculine's career, towards his money, towards his finances. We have the Eight of Pentacles. This shows the Divine Masculine putting work into, this is like being on point, on fire. This is the beginning of a new business. This is the beginning of a new enterprise. This is huge. This is huge movement. This is action, activity. And it is somehow springboarded into existence from the healing, from the unveiling of this deception that the Divine Masculine has been dealing with and not realizing. I feel like this is a huge, like, dark cloud being lifted off of some of these Divine Masculines, and I'm so curious. I hope that I can hear of some situations where this for real happens, because I would love to see how this looks in motion, really happening, because this is some major life transformations here, okay? This is huge, with the Ace of Wands, with the Eight of Coins, with the Eight of Pentacles, and this is huge. This is like, I don't know, I wish I could, it's almost like finding out that this is one of the situations that came into my mind, okay? Like somebody finding out that their father actually has Native American heritage, and there's so much Native American blood in this Divine Masculine's DNA that it causes him to be completely eligible for some type of like a business loan, or some type of a big loan towards the state or something like that. And it gives him all of the funding that he needs to start this new business that he's been wanting to start. Like, it's weird, like what came into my mind was like a tree, like a lumber yard, like cutting down trees, or some type of house building company, or some sort of like artistic business, some type of business. So it's like, it's very, very fortunate. It's like there's karma attached to this. There is clearing ancestral curses. So for some of you Divine Masculine, it could be like you find out something like this, some really intense fuckery going on in your family, but because you find it out, you are now like, you find out that you are receiving a huge inheritance from a family member, maybe that you never knew that you had, and it's giving you this opportunity to start this new business, or start this new enterprise, or start this new something in your life. I mean, this really could even represent like union with the twin flame, and you being like catapulted into a spiritual place, an alignment within yourself, where you're able to take the actions necessary to create this new relationship with your Divine Feminine, and on every level, on a spiritual level, on an emotional level, because we see that your emotions are healed, and you're coming at this 100% honest. You're keeping it real. Like, you're coming at the Divine Feminine in a very genuine, no bullshit way, with this Ace of Wands, now completely healed and ready to put the work in. It's like, okay. And then the last one, we have heart-to-heart conversations. So some of y'all, Divine Feminine, are going to be having a really deep heart-to-heart conversation with your Divine Masculine very soon. And it's going to be in an energy that's very much like this Two of Cups energy, where it's like just you and your Divine Masculine, and the whole rest of the world doesn't even exist, okay? And in this heart-to-heart conversation, we have Justice, which is a feminine energy, and it represents Libra. This is another angel. This energy is of, Justice is pregnant in this card. She is full of blessings. She's full of energy. This is like another awakening. This shows another spiritual awakening. It shows, matched up with the High Priestess, Yani, the High Priestess, in this in the phantasmagoric theater lineup. Yani, the High Priestess, matched up with Justice. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the Divine Masculine coming to the Divine Feminine. This represents the Divine Feminine. The Divine Masculine is letting the Divine Feminine know in this heart-to-heart conversation, in this really, like, it's like the Divine Masculine is a blanket and is wrapping the Divine Feminine up, and that creates this retreat energy. And there is this, the Divine Masculine wants the Divine Feminine to know that he is ready to begin this journey with her in a very healed and balanced way. And we have the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So the Divine Masculine wants to come out of the cold with the Divine Feminine. So it's like, I feel that with this one, there has been some separation between y'all, and maybe the Divine Feminine has been pissed off at the Divine Masculine. Maybe the Divine Masculine has, been doing something they've been going through some growing pains, just some life stuff. And the Divine Feminine, Eight of Cups, to his ass, and was like, no, I'm gonna go do my own thing. So the Divine Feminine has been doing her own thing, and this is the Divine Masculine coming back in and saying, hey, can we talk? Like, taking her away in this place where it's just the two of them, in this Two of Cups energy, where it's just one-on-one. And he's like, I lost you. I can't remember this guy's name either, but he has just lost his job, and he is taking action to find a new job. So he's going to this inn. He's walking into this inn and saying, hey, are you guys hiring? Can I get a job? So the Divine Masculine is coming back to you. You are this hotel. You are this inn. Okay, you are this nest. You are his home. And he's coming back and he's saying, hey, I know that you walked away from me for whatever reason, but I'm totally ready. I'm healed. I'm balanced. I am the Justice card now. I have healed. I understand where I wronged you in the past, where I wronged myself. I see I've went through my healing. I've got my shit together. And I'm coming at you understanding all of my dark side. And I am working on loving every bit of my shadow side. That's what the High Priestess is here for. The Divine Masculine is coming to have this heart-to-heart conversation with you, to let you know that he has went through this metamorphosis. And he wants to come back. He wants to come back, and he wants to give you this Ten of this Ten of Pentacles, it's so magical. It's like this is the two of you in complete harmony, with the house, with the cars, with whatever, living off grid with some pyramids and some chickens, whatever this is for y'all, you know? This is your happy family card, and the Divine Masculine is coming in to tell you that he's ready now. He's ready. He's ready to offer this to you. He might be ready to marry you. This is also kind of connected to the marriage, honeymoon energy. This is very, very beautiful as well. This is the two of you together in harmony, the Divine Masculine. Well, actually, these are both feminine energies, but this is the Divine Masculine and this is the Divine Feminine, because this is the sword. This is more of the action energy, and this is the pentacle. This is more of the introverted feminine energy, to balance out and create the Ten of Pentacles, which is the happy family energy. It's so beautiful. So okay, so that's all the readings, and there really isn't anything more to say, and I'm going to end it there because we're already at 36 minutes, but it's very beautiful, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And my twin flame readings are on sale during Gemini season, so if you would like to book a reading with me, please send me a message, jaxmoonbeam444@gmail.com. There are other ways to contact me. If you don't use email, just check my description box, and all the information that you need is in there. Thank you for all your shares and your likes and your subscribes. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate all of your comments and your love and your support. And I'm very proud of you guys for all of the healing that you're doing. We're really leveling up, and we're making a lot of beautiful waves. It's all in the ripples, baby. I'll talk to you guys soon.